When it comes to being a sustainable business, it's way more beyond having capital, office space, your branding materials like your logo, letterhead paper, website, uniforms, and other items. Unfortunately, a lot of business owners put their energy more on two aspects of their business: having funds to run their business, increase their market visibility, which is their market share, and thereby neglecting other aspects that forms the whole business ecosystem. So we're looking at the McKinsey 7S model for business sustainability growth. Hello, I'm Bani. I'm a business consultant. I work with business owners to make them gain market visibility, structure their organizations, and have effective profitability in line with their vision and their mission statement through their product and services. You might ask, what exactly is the McKinsey 7S model for business sustainability? In my years of experience as a consultant, I've observed that running a profitable business is way beyond having capital, or neither is way beyond having this whole item I listed earlier on. You must understand that in building a sustainable business in our 21st century, there are other key elements that have functional role in our daily activities in our businesses. Are you a business owner? Are you in the managerial level? Are you managers? Are you staffs? No matter the level you are in your organization or in your business value chain, I believe you understand that knowledge is power, but the correct application of knowledge in the right area is what gives you visibility and makes you an authority in your niche area. Here I have books here and I have a laptop. This combined together is your visa to reach any part of the world today. Because when you have knowledge in your respective area, in your niche area, over time you implement that knowledge, which comes through your value proposition, which can either be your product or your service, depending on your market niche and how best you intend to give this offering to your audience. The first aspect of the McKinsey 7S model which is very into two. We have the hard elements and we have the soft elements. We're looking at what exactly is the hard element of this model that is an open secret in the business world, but a lot of people seems to overlook these things. The number one in the hard element is strategy. Every business needs a strategy which is divided into long-term or short-term. How do you strategize the usage of your resources to ensure that you meet your daily need? How do you strategize in an ever-changing business environment? On that, we'll be looking at your people strategy. How do your business interact with the third parties who are your customers, your suppliers, the government authority, and your business ecosystem as a whole? Your staff and your workforce, the managerial decision process, which has to do with the key decision makers in your organizations. Every day we need strategy. Unfortunately, a lot of business owners have failed woefully in having a strategic plan management for their businesses. Also, under the hard element, we're looking at your structure. This same thing has to do with how do you structure your business for profitability and productivity. As a consultant, I've observed with my clients or some places I've worked with over the years, structure has remained one major key factor or problem in most organizations. They lack structures. Some persons have magnificent office building, chairs, laptop systems, staffs, and every other one everywhere, but they don't have a proper structure for sustainability. Under this McKinsey X model, we're looking at things like structure. How do you structure your businesses? What is the flow of command? How do people work in your business organization? How do people work in your business environment? These are questions that should go through your mind as the owner of the business. It's very important you must understand that structure is key. Without any form of structure in your business, the tendency of you having a crash system over a period of time is inevitable. So to go back to your brain and ask yourself, what exactly is the structure in place? Structure is that thing that enable you stay away from your business and your business will keep operating in your absence. A lot of business owners can't leave their business for one day because there's no structure. Some of them have never gone for vacation for the past 3 years because everything revolves around them. There's no structure. So your ability to build structure in your business goes a long way to position you in line with your vision and your mission statement, or why you are in business in the first instance. And also, under this hard element, we're looking at what? Systems. System has to do with the system integration of the structure in your business. What are systems? Systems are the workflow in your organization, the workflow in your daily activities. How do you intend to achieve your daily plan, your weekly target, your monthly goal, your quarterly target, and your annual objective? Systems has to do with your reporting flow chart. Who authorize what? Who receive what? At what point should a client be paid? At what point should anything happen? These are systems you need to understand. But today, business owners focus on, I need capital for my business, I need capital for my business, I need to increase my market share, I need to increase my customer base, but forgetting these three things: that your strategy, your structure, and your system is the key aspects that make your business move. And also, we'll be looking at the soft element of this model. We've talked about the hard element that has to do with your structure, your system, and your strategy. Part of the soft element of this model you need to intentionally pay attention to as a business owner is your share value. Your share value simply represents your value proposition, which is the first attraction point of both your staffs and your clients. So your staff need to understand what exactly is the share value of why they should resume at the place of work every morning and close in the evening. Your customers need to know why they should contact your business to ask for a product or a service. Your share value is the center point of both the soft element and the hard element, which I've talked about: the strategy, your structure, and your system. They are built around what? Your share value. You must be clear about what you are offering as solution to the pain points to your target market. It's not just about you being in business, it's about you actively aligning yourself with trending market problems in line with the solution you are offering, either as product or services. But unfortunately, a lot of business owners don't seem to pay attention to these aspects. Your share value focus more on what exactly are you offering to your niche market. What is that solution you are giving to their pain points that will make a customer want to swipe their ATM card in your POS, that will make them want to make that transfer to you, that will make them want to come back over and over to you. This is about your share value. This is about your belief. This is about your product. This is about your solution. Now talk about your share value under the soft elements. We're looking also at the skills. No matter how defined you have been able to place your system, the place of skills and expertise cannot be underestimated. You need to require skills to enable you optimize and maximize your share value. This now brings the place of research. This now brings the place of knowledge. Unfortunately, a lot of business owners have stopped reading. They've gone wax and cold in their brain because all what they do is just to share content, post content, give instruction, and do everything, thereby neglecting the place of what? Reading. Readers are leaders. That have been proven and defined and stated. But the question I want to ask you as a business owner: when last did you invest time in research? When last did you invest time in reading? For every field or for every area of passion, Summer is at the peak. And if you look at what has taken that person to the peak, is intensive research and self-development in what they do as entrepreneurs. A lot of business owners would rather want to buy gadgets, impress their audience, than to invest in themselves. Self-development is what differentiates you from your competitors, because your business is an extension of you as a business owner. Because at all, you can't give what you can't give what you don't have. These skills have to do with learning soft skills and hard skills. Invest in yourself. Seek for trending way of handling issues. And also, we're looking at style. Under this style, we're talking now about the 6X in the 7 model. Style has to do with leadership. Most business owners cannot retain their staff or workforce for 6 months, because the style of leadership is about focusing more on the result rather than the process. But unknown to them that for every successful organization, there's a human input. And that human input is a response to the leadership style. Every time your key objective or goal is about the result, thereby negating the process in your organization, you always have a swift resistance from what you think you're doing. At this point, you must understand as a business owner that your leadership skills is a reflection of what you do. This now brings about, you should be careful enough to carefully analyze, understand the human temperament within your organization. When we talk about human temperament, we're looking at things like the choleric, the phlegmatic, the melancholic, and the sanguine. You must be smart enough to bring emotional intelligence into your dealings with your customers, or your target audience, and your workforce, who are your staff. Emotional intelligence is ability for you to read the body language of what was said and what was not said. Silent means a lot in business, and spoken word is all about expression. You must know what are your customer pain points, what is the feedback from your customers. As a leader, you must use your ear more than your mouth. You must use your ear more to listen and focus. Because in the business world, there's a lot of trending changes every day. And we're looking at the last CS, we're talking about staffs. Remember I talked today about this, earlier on I talked about strategy. Where I listed 4 main areas under strategy. I talked about your people strategy, finance strategy, operational strategy, and marketing strategy. So let's now focus on your staff, which is the people strategy. You must understand that putting the right peg, the round peg in the round hole, the square peg in the square hole, is what will enable you have your maximum productivity and hit your target as a business owner. When it comes to staffing, you must connect and be able to clearly state your vision and your mission statement to your staffs. Make them buy into the idea, not brainwashing them, but make them see the possibilities. Set milestones to celebrate wins and explain failures. Don't focus only on results, but rather focus on the failing part of a business. When they make mistakes, you need to correct them. You need to set milestones. You need to set targets. You need to set areas where you can measure them using KPI, which is key performance indications. How do you measure productivity in your place of work? How do you measure your staff input? You must be, as a business owner, you must ensure that merit is being given to those people that deserve it. In your system, avoid politics, avoid gossip, avoid unmerited favor within the systems. Every input should be rewarded in line with the vision and the target of your business. As a business owner, you could now see that having a sustainable business system goes beyond access to financing and increasing market share. I'll round up by this. In all you need to understand in business is about creating sustainable value. That's why in the United Nations SDG goals, which talked about every activities globally fall under three aspects: the social, the economic, and the environmental. As a business owner, you must begin to think about in line with these three core areas of business. I believe with this, I've been able to share more light in you on how to make your business environment more conducive, productive, and profitable. Thanks for your time in joining me with this business clinic with Abraham Orokwe. And more of these videos will be coming from SmartPenet's team with the goal to enable you to have clear insight into your business model, sustain your business, and make it more profitable. Have a nice time. Follow us on all our social media links on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook for more of this.